Hey, what's up, guys? So what do you call a computer technician who's a creep? A PDF file? PDF file? PDF file? Okay, funny or just gross? Well, what do you call a salesperson who suffers from digital creep? Now, that one's not a joke because the answer is distracted and maybe a little bit stressed. So today I want to talk to you about digital creep. Now, that's my term for the slow buildup of people that we follow over time on social media, the newsletters we subscribe to when we download free reports, and the retailers that relentlessly retarget us when we subscribe to get that all-important discount code. Now, at the end of last year, I decided that it was time for me to do a digital detox. I'd moved to California and was planning to take my coaching business in a new direction. And as I thought about how I'd work with people online, it occurred to me that I was suffering from my own bad case of digital creep. And so I began to clean things up by unsubscribing from emails that I no longer needed, and I unfollowed social accounts that didn't resonate with me anymore. And then this process took on a life of its own. I deleted my Twitter account entirely, cut my personal Facebook down to less than 100 friends and family, and I made it private. And I reduced the number of people I was following on Instagram by at least 2/3. And when I was finished, I felt the same way that I feel on Friday afternoon when I've finished detailing my car, centered and calm. And it's the same way that I feel on Sunday evening when the house is spotless and I've been offline all day, centered and calm. Now, this week I was thinking about how intense the year has been for most of us. And when we look back, centered and calm aren't the words most of us will use to describe 2020. Now, listen, I am a self-professed no news guy. And as the election drew closer this year, I allowed myself to be drawn in. And although my stress levels didn't rise to what they were in 2016, it was noticeable enough for me to realize that I needed to make the decision to deliberately tune out. And the first week didn't go so well. I mean, we all know that it's just as easy to get addicted to negatively biased news media as it is sugar. And in both cases, I found that the fastest and most efficient way to regain control is to just stop cold turkey. Now, speaking of turkey, I don't know about you, but I intend to lean into the holidays this year and truly enjoy them. And so in this run up to Thanksgiving, I've decided that rather than simply tune out of election news, it's time to make the digital detox a yearly thing. So here are the steps that I'll be taking over the next few days, and I'm sharing them with you to inspire you to do your own version of a detox. And the easiest place to start is the email inbox. So unsubscribe from emails that don't support your version of a top producer life. That means news outlets, stores, and other random things that you've subscribed to but never engaged with or used. Then scan through your apps on your phone and delete the ones that draw you in but only serve to distract or depress you. For me, that one was the Apple News app. And until this election cycle, I never really paid much attention to it, but I found that this year I opened it way too often. So now it's gone. Next, go through your social media and unfollow any people or accounts that don't make you feel good about yourself. And frankly, consider dropping any platform that you aren't fully committed to. For example, last year I deleted my Twitter account and then I opened a new one with a different username, but I have it only in case I decide to use it in the future. I'm not fully committed to Twitter right now, so I'm not even wasting my time with it. And then finally, consider making one day a week totally analog. This was one of the biggest things that helped me last year, going totally offline. So my analog day is Sunday. It's my personal day off, which makes it the easiest day to stay offline. But frankly, it's not easy at first. It's also not easy to eliminate all sugar from your diet, but it's worth the effort until you could say that at least one day of your week you feel centered and calm. So to me, you guys, a yearly digital detox has just become an important secret to living out our own versions of a top producer life. So before you go, is there anything that you'd add to your detox to make it even better? Drop a comment below because it just might inspire another reader. Well, thanks for watching this week, you guys. I want to wish you and your family a very happy Thanksgiving. I'll see you next week. My name is Jason Edwards, and let's go think bigger.